Welcome to Calling These Shots. I'm Kiki Solano.
And I'm Kira, Laulu-Pututau.
And this is our very first episode.
This is our pilot episode.
This is our pilot episode. Again, calling the shots. I'm just trying to burn it.
Calling the shots.
Calling the shots, because we're shot callers.
Shot callers. Okay, and first of all, let's explain what is this podcast. What is the goal here? Go ahead, Kiki. Take us away.
You really just set me up. You're like, what's the podcast? I don't want to explain it. This is what we like to call sports adjacent. We love our girl chat podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We love sporty things.
Sports entertainment.
We love sports entertainment, culture, lifestyle, fashion. Let's be honest, the drama, the tea. We love that stuff.
Yeah.
And honestly, it doesn't get talked about enough.
Here's the thing. There's not a thing like what we're trying to do.
Yes.
Where girls chat meets the sports world, that's like the goal. So this isn't necessarily like a sports outlet place.
Yeah, if you're looking for stats, you're in the wrong spot. Sorry.
We are not going to be sharing any stats because frankly, I don't care. I don't think Kiki does either. We're here to talk about all the fun stuff that go with sports because we've been around the sports world, forever?
Yeah.
So we feel like there's nobody better to talk about it than us.
We are qualified. That's our qualification. We've been around the sports world forever. No, but actually, here's the thing. I had been asked to, this kind of how things got started. Yeah. Let's do a little intro of that.
Yes.
Maybe. I had been asked to do contract work for a podcast, and it was just a topic that I had covered a zillion million times before. And the more I thought about it, the more it seemed to me like, well, maybe I should just do this on something I actually want to do it on. Mm-hmm. But listen, solo podcasts are great. I just prefer actually chatting with someone.
Same.
And
so Kiki came to me.
I did.
She did. And I was like, I'm so down to
Which
do
was
this.
so, Kira, I was like scared. I was like so nervous.
I don't know why you'd be
because
nervous.
I mean, we've known each other for a while, but it's not like we like talk all the time.
Yeah.
Like, and so
it's been a hot minute.
It really had been a hot minute. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I knew it was going to seem so out of the blue, but I also know just same wavelengths here.
We are 100% on the same wavelength.
Same wavelength.
And I feel like we need to talk about how we met.
We do need to talk about how we met.
We need to talk about how we met so you guys can truly understand. We come from like the sports world, right?
Yes.
So, okay.
I wish I remember like the first day I met you. That would be so just cool and dramatic.
The first time I saw you, okay, so we met at BYU TV Sports, okay?
Yes.
We both went to BYU. We both studied journalism.
Yep.
When did you start working there?
So I started working there first in 2017. It was my senior year.
Okay. And I was 2017 too. We interviewed on the same day.
Did we? Kira,
we were hired.
Actually?
No, I promise you. I was the interview after you. And I remember seeing you. We interviewed.
I remember what I wore for that interview. I don't know why. I wore, I don't know what to say.
A pencil skirt. Did you?
Yeah. Of course I did. Duh. Hello.
That's what people wore.
That is what people wore. This was 2017, and I feel like that's like a kind of transition era in fashion.
No, it was.
You know what I mean? So I wore a I am so embarrassed by this because I can picture it. Nobody else can picture it, but it's so bad. I wore
that's the worst.
This nudish pencil skirt with this lace cream top.
Oh,
and I
love that.
And it was like tucked in.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, that was the style.
To be fair, that was a style.
No, that was a thing.
That was what I wore, yeah. I didn't
know. But we interviewed on the same day and we were hired on the same day. I kid you not, yes. So, you guys.
This is crazy to me. I'm so glad we didn't talk about this before.
Yeah, no, I meant to bring this up because I was like, I feel like you don't remember that. And
no, I don't
vividly remember that. Like, we interviewed on the same day.
Which is crazy because I remember a lot about that day, but I think I was probably, anytime I interview for anything, I mean, not when I interview people, but if I'm interviewing for a job or something, I feel like I'm just locked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's probably what it was.
I think that's what it was.
And
just
you had
not
just
very
finished, and I was just like going in, and I honestly wasn't nervous because
you shouldn't have been.
My husband was playing football. Yeah. So I was like, if they don't hire me, they're idiots.
No.
So okay, well let's back up, guys. is BYU TV Sports.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, it wasn't BYU TV, BYU TV Sports, because we both did journalism, because my dream was to do sports. Was that yours too?
No, I have we not talked about this either.
No.
I had no idea what I wanted to do.
Oh, really?
At all. I went to college so lost and confused. And everyone, I feel like now, and maybe it's just because I'm older and I've talked to more people, but I feel like now you go in and you don't know what your major is. Oh, it's okay. You'll figure it out. I was so scared because I had no idea what I wanted to do. And in my mind, I just didn't even think of this as a realistic option. Working in sports didn't seem like a reality. And I never considered broadcast journalism, which now is so funny to me because
shocking.
It is shocking. Isn't that shocking? I don't know.
That's like your talent.
It is. It's like it's my talent.
I'm so talented.
No, but genuinely, it is something that I enjoy so much. And like, I'm so laughing. I just enjoy it so much that it just is mind-boggling to me that it just didn't come to me. But at the same time, I'm just not that type of person who just has it all.
You were just trying to do it all.
I was just 18 years old.
Yeah.
Utah was scary. I didn't know what to do. Because,
it's different moving here.
It is.
But I always wanted to do sports.
I didn't know this about you.
Oh, that was my dream.
Makes sense.
I wanted to be Holly Rowe. You know exactly
are you kidding?
Her.
Love Holly Rowe.
I love
Holly is our
She's the OG.
queen. Okay?
If you don't know who that is, go look her up.
Do you know what? Actually, this is like something that genuinely brings me. Somebody told me this, I didn't realize, but I filled in for play-by-play for like a quad meet for college gymnastics that BYU was a part of. And one of the staff at the time turned to me and they were like, do you know that you're the first female to do play-by-play at BYU TV since Holly Rowe? And I was like,
were you really?
That is what I've been told.
Oh, I just got chills. She is an angel.
Can I confirm that? No, but I
think
I can confirm that because I've been there for, I'd watched plenty of
there's no other, I can't even think of any other women that did it.
No.
I'm trying to think of the other ones that work there. I don't think so. Well, that's amazing. That's on the resume for sure.
Trust me, that is on the resume.
Genuinely.
She's the best. We love, if you don't know Holly Rowe, look her up. She's so fun.
Literally look her up.
You would recognize her because she does.
You've seen her
she does everything.
I fell in love with her when I was in high school. All my brothers played sports.
So wait, you wanted to be Holly Rowe? Did you want to be on camera?
I wanted to be on camera.
This is also shocking because so this is the other thing. Kira and I did work together, and then
we need to go back to that. Yes, we need to go back to that.
Yeah, rewind. We worked together, but then I graduated.
So we work together at BYU TV Sports. We get hired the exact same day.
Yes.
We both start production. We do like producing. Yes. Both of us. We start from the bottom. Baby. I always wanted to be on camera. When I started working there, I was like, I don't want to do camera. I love the back
and that's
stuff.
What's funny is when I met you, you very much were, I don't want to do camera.
No. Once I started working there, I was like, I actually think I'm better off screen. I love putting like the storylines together and the writing. Like I enjoyed that more than the nerves of being on camera. It was just like not my thing.
Yeah, no, well, and I feel like being on camera, being behind the scenes, it's different, but it doesn't make me nervous being on camera, and most of the time, and I feel like that's how I know that it is my thing. That it just fits. But that is so funny because when you said I wanted to be Holly Rowe, I just flashed back. Because I graduated, 9 months? Not even. I don't know. About 9 months after we started, something like that. Uh-huh. And so I was hired on at that point, and then you were one of my producers. And
so that's how I feel like, because we didn't work together
we didn't.
Much before that. Mm-mm. Then you were hired on to be on screen. And you guys, This is actually really cool, and I want you to realize, when we say BYU TV Sports, they're legit, okay? I want to say they're the only, nationwide...
It's just a very, I think the best way to describe it is they're just not a collegiate television program.
No, there isn't.
The same.
So,
so that's why we talk about it.
Yeah, if you're in college and you wanted to do sports, this was the perfect place.
It was a really good start. It was a really good start. It was good to get experience. That's
yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Kiki was asked to do the first show. And it was this brand new show.
Yes.
And I was asked to be a producer on it.
Yes.
I feel I
chose you. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, I sat with my boss at the time because they asked me to be on air, but to create a social media show, which was it was Sports Center Snapchat-esque.
Yes.
And
there was nothing really like it.
There was nothing like it.
True, no blueprint.
They said go. They literally said go make something. And so they said grab some students and go make something. And it was so interesting. But no, I immediately knew, okay, Kira has to be one of the ones to help me.
That's so nice. I didn't know that.
So
we were like the pioneers of this show. I worked there for another year with you?
Yeah.
And then I quit because I graduated and I wanted to be done.
Yeah.
And then you stayed.
And then I stayed and just did more and more on-air stuff until
you left. And now we're here. I worked at Fox News after. I worked for a month and I hated it.
I remember this.
I hated it.
You didn't ever say you were leaving or anything.
No, I just left.
You just left, which I guess why would you say, oh, hi, I'm leaving? But I remember at one point thinking, is Kira still doing that? I
literally left after a month, and then I got pregnant, and I never worked again.
Okay, but you are just do social media, grinding on social media.
I do social media here and there. That's kind of my vibe.
Give us your handle.
It goes along with journalism.
It does. I really feel like that, especially.
And, I feel like I did study journalism, and so the social media, it really does work with it. Yeah. Like I do what I studied.
Visual storytelling. Yeah. It's hand in hand. And clearly we are passionate about the social media side. Yeah. That's how we really started working together. Like day in and day out.
Was the social media show.
Was the social media show.
And we both just love sports, and Kiki came to me with this idea for the podcast.
I did.
And I was like, let's do it.
And I told you, you were, again, I'm like, it's kind of Kira or bust. I just don't have another person I want to do this for.
Well, it's perfect. It works out.
It did.
And we'll see how this goes. But that's the idea.
And
where
a little
girls
history
chat and sports meet. And we can talk all of the fun things about sports. Maybe we'll do some deep dives. Maybe we'll do some interviews. I don't know.
What are we going to do? We don't even know
We don't have an agenda.
We have so many ideas. I genuinely get so excited when we talk about it.
Oh, same.
Because, you touch on this a little bit. First of all, I do want to say, there are so many amazing sports accounts out there run by females.
Mm-hmm.
They are just the girls in general killing the game.
Yes.
They're just, in terms of podcasts and what we're thinking, there's not a place for this yet.
No.
And for me, then it's really, why not just create it?
Yes. And so that's why we're here.
And that's why we're here.
We're so excited.
We're so excited.
And we'll see how this first episode even turns out with the pilot.
This is what we told ourselves.
If you guys are listening to this right now, that means it turned out decent. Okay?
That means we posted it.
Yeah.
Because before we started, we said if we don't like it, we don't even have to post it.
So we'll see how it goes. So the idea is we will talk about different sports topics and just our hot takes on them, our opinions on them, at least for today. I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. And
so what you got for me,
Kiki? Well, here's the thing. This episode is going to be coming out the week of the Super Bowl.
The week of the Super Bowl. Which we did not even plan.
Which we didn't plan.
We did not plan this.
This is truly just written in the stars.
No, it literally was.
Yeah. But now I'm just wondering though, before we really get into the Super Bowl, do we just talk about Tom Brady for just a second?
I would love to.
Kira's like, you guys. Kira says, I would love to with pain in her eyes. She does not want to.
First of all, if you have not watched the video of Tom Brady that he posted announcing his retirement, pause this podcast, go watch it, and come back.
We'll still be here.
I am sick to my stomach. Truly. First of all,
why?
How many times has he retired now?
Okay, 2. He has only retired twice. I didn't realize this. I was just looking it up. He retired exactly 1 year ago today.
Okay. It just
How do we feel about that?
Icky to me. It's was it worth it to play one extra year?
No, it hurts me.
Why did you decide to play? It makes me sad. And you also divorced your wife. during this time?
You divorced your wife.
Did she divorce him?
I think there were just issues there, not like in general, but she was. I have done a little digging, and we need to do a whole episode. We need to do a whole episode. Here's my theory. I think what happened is he said, she's like, hey, at some point, come be home with the family, right? Mm-hmm. You know, and he's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go home. And then he couldn't stay away because this is the truth. Tom Brady, love him or hate him, goated. He's 100%. Literally the goat.
Totally.
But the problem with that, if I learned anything from the Last Dance documentary, it's that if you're the GOAT, your mind is crazy. You are actually built different.
Yes.
And so he couldn't stay away because he is built different because he doesn't. He's not normal.
I think he stopped and he realized like that was the only thing he
loved.
Like truly.
Oh my gosh.
And that like breaks my heart.
No, that actually
for Giselle and all the babies.
The babies.
Because, like, why?
Which are not actual babies, I feel like we should say. But we say babies, like, in an endearing way.
Babies, yes.
Yes.
And it's not like they needed the money.
Oh, no.
She is the highest paid model of
Giselle
all time.
Makes more than Tom Brady.
Oh, she's literally the highest paid model of all time.
Yeah.
Like,
I also
why
love her.
Did
you see she commented on his retirement post?
Oh, really?
She commented.
What
she did.
Say?
She said, okay, I really should be checking it, but she said something excited to see what the next chapter of your life holds for you or something like that.
Oh, boy.
I know.
I hope
I
went
there living her best life.
Because she gave him how many years? He came back from his football. And she's like, oh my gosh, yay, we can be a family again. This is what I think happened. And he was like, actually, like, I'm kind of missing the game, so I'm going to have to go back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was
and she's like,
just
if you
over
go
a
back,
month, 40
then
days
we're
or something.
done.
Yes. Oh. Well, and
I think that's what happened.
There was a point where he was out of, like, training camp for a little bit, and everyone was saying, Tom, where were you? Where were you? He was taking her on vacation because he promised her that they would actually go on vacation. And I know. And she was upset because now she's like, we're not going. I agree with everything we're saying.
Okay.
First of all. And I feel for Giselle the most.
Same.
I do feel like I have to just put in there, they wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for football. And it does surprise me a little bit.
100%.
It does surprise me a little bit that this was surprising to her. Not just, maybe it wasn't surprising to her. I guess I shouldn't say that, but it feels like it was surprising to the world.
Feels a little
It's just a little, maybe they just don't really have not had a lot of time to spend together, but
I don't think they have, honestly.
They really probably haven't, which is so sad. But to me, I'm in my mind, have I ever been married? No. But in my mind, if I were to be married to someone and have these children with them, I'd probably realize maybe they're not ready to step away, which is just sad. And it's not like, I'm not putting that on her. I don't know. I feel the need to also say that because I do feel for Giselle the most.
I totally.
But in this moment, it just makes me sick.
When I saw
Tom,
the video,
you didn't even have a good year.
No.
You didn't have a good year.
Like,
you could have left and had a family. And
that's what I'm saying.
It just wasn't worth it. But his mind is different.
Yes, and I understand. Like, he's still leaving on top. Like, he's still leaving the best of all time. But honestly, it would have been better a year ago. Would have been better a year ago.
It would have been. And
you could just be in the stands, and be a fan.
Doesn't it feel like a weird retirement because everyone's already given their long goodbyes to him?
Yes, and it also feels like, okay, are you actually? And I hate that we're sitting here questioning if he actually is. But I want to pause this, which we didn't even put in the notes. But did you see the Jeffree Star thing?
No.
The people. Okay, wait. Did you guys know Jeffree Star?
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys know Jeffree Star. He has posted many like soft launches with his NFL boyfriend. And it's a theory that people are saying it's Tom Brady. I kid you not. Do I believe it? Absolutely not.
I'm so glad you didn't put this in. You said absolutely not, correct?
Absolutely not. Yeah, no, but there are theories. Like,
here's my question.
Deep diving.
Did he start these theories? I just feel like
Jeffrey? I don't know.
Or there maybe his publicity team.
There is a guy, though. I don't know who the guy is. There is a guy in the NFL that he is with.
Yeah.
They post photos together. I think it's
How do we not know who? What do you mean they post like?
I mean,
this is a very soft
it doesn't
launch.
show his face. It
We are
doesn't show his
not-
face. It's a soft launch from Jeffrey. But people are trying to say that it's Tom and that's why he's retiring. I just feel like I had to mention that theory.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and look that up. I don't believe it.
The theory, we don't believe.
Absolutely
I don't believe that
not.
either. For
No.
the record, no. Definitely
But
no. But that
But
is.
I love a good
But
deep
it's just
dive on
hilarious
TikTok.
to me. But it's just hilarious.
It's hilarious that people would even think that that's a thing. But Jeffree Star is dating an NFL player, and I'm honestly
TBD on who that is.
TBD on who that is. But
Mm.
okay, you guys. Speaking of the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
this
we're
is
back to the
first-
Super Bowl now.
Back to the Super Bowl.
We had to do a little Tom Brady.
Okay, this is for my ladies. I know I'm hoping you guys know who's playing. Because I know only girls are listening to this. You guys, it's the Chiefs and the Eagles. Okay?
Yes.
So who do you want to win, Kiki?
I feel like I should give you who I want to win, completely unrelated to stats, numbers, real
100%.
feelings there.
I have
Because
zero stats here.
No. I go into this, and for me, I mean, I am a Niners fan, and so I'm pretty sad right now.
Because you're from that area.
And these,
right?
I'm from an hour from San Francisco. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And for me, these are neither of the teams I wanted in the Super Bowl. To
Same.
be clear, I wanted my Niners and the Bengals. Joe Burrow, what's up?
We'll talk about him
We'll
later.
talk about him all the time. Kira's like, please no. No, but really, so for me, I'm like, this is not the feelings I wanted going into Super Bowl
agree.
week.
Uh-huh.
But now that we're here, who do I want to win? Realistically, if the Eagles win, then it makes my Niners look better. But because that was the Eagles kicked my Niners out
Yes.
of the Super Bowl, for
Mhm.
everyone who doesn't know. That being said, I love Chiefs head coach Andy Reid.
Same.
Guys, you need to look up a picture of
Guys,
him if
he's
you
so
don't know
sweet.
what he looks like. He is a gentle giant. to
He's
me.
like a grandpa. He's like the cutest grandpa.
And every time anything good happens in his life, he wants a cheeseburger. This is his thing.
Really?
Yes.
Why
oh
is
my
that
goodness.
so cute?
It is so cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's adorable. He literally, in his post-game interviews and whatnot, he will say, I just want to go home, be with my wife, and go grab a big burger. Like, he talks about that all the time. And
I
because
love
he's
that.
so massive, it's just so funny. And I just feel like I relate to that. I want a burger all the time.
I want a burger as well. Like, literally
Why do they not
right
have
now.
burgers
It's 10
right
p.m.
now?
It's fine. But I want the Chiefs to win too.
Yeah.
Because honestly, because my friend Emily, she probably won't even listen to this, but her husband Matt is on the team.
That's true.
Come
Oh my
on.
gosh, we
I
love the
think he's on-
Bushmans.
I think he's on the practice squad, I want to say. Or
Yeah,
maybe
well, we
he's on
still-
the actual
well, we
team.
still root for
He's
them.
suiting. I think he's suiting up. I don't know, but I'm Team Bushman.
That's so exciting,
So-
actually.
Go Emily, she's pregnant. And I'm all for them. So I'm going Chiefs. And I honestly don't know anybody on the Eagles. I know Jalen Hurts, and that's about it.
Okay, well, actually, you know one more person on the Eagles. What makes the Super Bowl special? Let's get to that. And then we will get to the other person on the Eagles come on. We have two brothers playing against each other.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Jason and Travis Kelce.
Yes.
So, there you go.
I do know that. I know you guys know who Travis Kelce is.
Everybody's heard the name Travis Kelce. If you
Everybody
haven't,
loves Travis.
you're lying.
Are you
or
on
you have
that
now.
train that you love Travis Kelce? Because he is the hot commodity on TikTok.
Yeah, he is a hot
He's a
commodity
thing.
on TikTok. I mean, I support it. Absolutely.
You're here for it.
I am.
I'm here for his ex-girlfriend. What was her name? Kayla Nicole.
I don't know.
Obsessed
what
with
name
her.
was. How
Kayla
long? Wait,
Nicole.
when did this happen?
I don't know. I don't know if they're together. I don't know if they're broken up because I feel like they've gotten back together a few times. But obsessed with her. I don't think they're together right now.
Maybe by the time we post this, things will change.
Maybe they'll be back together. If he wins,
Can we talk about the fact that would suck to be his ex and everyone's just obsessing with him over TikTok?
Seriously.
I was just thinking that. I would stay off social media.
I would
Because
not even go on.
Obviously, she understands, but,
Yeah.
you know.
I would not want anybody posting photos of my man all up on social media.
And it is all up on social media.
All the time. Anyways, you guys, there's brothers playing for the first time ever in the Super Bowl.
Which I do, while we're just covering the Chiefs, Eagles, little matchup there. Also, because we were just on Andy Reid, he used to coach for the Eagles. And so I just feel like there's a lot of ties. Yeah. There's that tie and there's the brother tie. And
love that.
I think that's fun. But really, for me, the story with two brothers playing against each other is their mom.
I want to be her.
Who doesn't?
I want to be her. How amazing is that? So Kiki was telling me, so the last playoff game, she had to pick one of the games to go to. You guys, how do you decide that? Let's say you have two sons, which I actually do have two sons.
I know. This is why I think you need to talk about it. You have two sons.
Yeah, I actually do have two sons, and they're pretty close in age. I mean, they're like under 2 years apart. They're both playing in the Super Bowl, and you have to pick which game to go to.
Yeah, well, this was
literally wouldn't know what to do.
NFC championship game because
the biggest game. And
they were like, I think they just barely overlapped or something like that.
I think that's insane. I want her to write a book.
Oh, she should. Donna is her name, by the way.
Donna, drop the book. Or drop maybe a podcast episode.
Oh, so this is the thing. The brothers have a podcast together.
Stop it.
They have a podcast. I think it's called Reaching New Heights or something like that. That is such a good question.
You guys should know this. We're going to go look.
She must be on the podcast. She has both of their jerseys turned into one. She has it custom made. Is that
I was going to say, cute? I can't wait to see what she wears for the Super Bowl. Oh, because this is her Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Over all of everybody else. This is her Super Bowl. And I just wanted to write a book. I want to know exactly what she did to get both of her boys in the Super Bowl.
Raising to NFL.
If my kids want to play, if my sons want to play football, then we're going to play football. For real. And I'm going to be Donna. Okay? I'll train you guys.
Kira is Donna.
Come on, guys.
No, that is a special mom. Genuinely.
She's built different.
I think it would be, I honestly think it would be a lot to handle having both of your sons. I mean, playing football at any level is like, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. And you have injuries and there's a lot of games. And I mean, you come from a football family.
Yeah, I was just even thinking, like, I don't know how she did college games. So both my brothers, I have one at BYU playing football and then one at Tennessee. And so
which is new.
He just transfer there to grad transfer. Yeah. Anyways, my mom is like, the BYU football schedule just came out, and she's been like looking at the schedules,
coordinating
like what games she can go to, which ones can she make it to. It just so happens the bye week is the exact same week, which sucks because she was gonna do obviously the opposite game, but that's like hard. I don't know how you do that, but also that's pretty cool. I also want to be my mom. Like, how fun is that?
Also, just shout out to moms there.
Shout out to
Love you, Mom.
Shout out to football moms, too.
Yeah,
sports moms. Let's cancel that. But just because we're talking about the Super Bowl, you know what it is.
Yeah. We're talking. We've only talked about football so far. But it's the Super Bowl week. We're only going to talk about football.
Honestly,
don't worry, guys.
Is it the Super Bowl or is it Rihanna's concert? Because for me,
if you don't like football or if you don't care about this Super Bowl, it is Rihanna's concert.
It's Rihanna. You guys, I am the biggest. She's my number one favorite artist. I don't know about you.
Oh.
But I am dying for this Super Bowl.
No, when they said it was Rihanna,
I literally am freaking out. This is like.
It doesn't even feel real still.
No, it doesn't.
Still. Because we've been waiting for so long for anything.
When was that? 2016?
How long? Okay, can we not? 2016 was so long.
How long was that?
That was 7 years ago.
That was the last album. And we got a song this year from Black Panther 2.
Yes.
Lift Me Up. Amazing.
Repeat.
But the last album has been 7 years. I'm hoping.
And she said, another one's coming.
My prayer is that literal prayer, you guys, is that during her Super Bowl performance, she announces another album.
Oh,
or maybe
what an end! That should be the end. It's
that is
like a big screen. that
And she
says
says,
album coming and then like a
tonight
date.
at midnight.
Tonight at midnight.
If her PR people haven't decided that,
they should now.
Get new PR people. Are you serious? Hire me. I've never done it. I've never done it before.
Has this one great idea.
That's iconic.
Yeah. Oh, no,
on.
that would be crazy. I actually was thinking as we were talking about this, if she doesn't release a new music, I'm just so curious for what we're going for here.
Will she ever? Or is it just all going to be about Fenty?
I think I need to, from today on, just listen to Rihanna leading up to the Super Bowl. Actually,
maybe just Rihanna. I
was thinking, why haven't I done that yet?
Because what songs are you wanting?
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying.
I have a few on my list.
Okay,
I want Kiss It Better. Kiss It Better is that's a banger. I also want some old stuff.
I do. I
would love Umbrella.
That's kind of what came to my mind. I am old school. Like, okay, that is not actually old school, but so fun. It's so fun. Oh, it is. Are you kidding?
She has so many.
That is. No, I think. Are you a Spotify or Apple Music girl?
Apple Music.
I am a Spotify girl.
Okay.
We won't get into this today.
Let's pull that. Because I'll stand by Apple Music.
No, and here's the thing. I will stand by Spotify.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
That's shocking.
No, it is not.
No,
have you had Spotify?
Okay. Yes.
Really?
I don't like
Most
Spotify.
of the people who have had both, I feel like Spotify.
Really?
Spotify, this is what I was going to say. They have such good radios. So I was going to listen to Rihanna radio. They have really good radios. Or like, this is Rihanna. They are good at that. And I'm not good at finding music.
Okay.
And so that's why I like Spotify.
I just feel like it's not user-friendly. That's really my thing.
I probably just had it so long that it's so user-friendly to me.
We're polling this because that's
because is it Spotify or Apple Music?
Apple Music. Come on, guys.
And shared playlists on Spotify. Okay. So
you can do that on Apple Music.
No, but you can do it so it blends what you already are listening to and it live updates it for you. Very fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try it out.
Learn something.
I don't know.
She's like, actually, I won't, but that's fine.
But,
anyways, I think I need to get a little Rihanna radio.
You need to listen.
This is Rihanna and just listen to that until the Super Bowl.
Well.
Until kickoff.
Yes, until kickoff. Because, I'm so hyped for that. Honestly, I might turn it off after halftime. Actually, I'll leave it on, but like
I was like, I just feel like
I'll leave it on.
I will keep it on.
I will be on probably social media, just rewatching videos of Riri all night.
Oh, that's what it's gonna be.
And then I'll cheer here and there. I'm there for the snacks.
Here's the thing. It is nice. Why have I said here's the thing so much? It is nice that even if it's a terrible game, we do have such good halftime performance because
seriously.
It's great when the Super Bowl is a great game. It's not always a great game.
No.
Just to be clear.
I think it's going to be good, though.
No, I mean...
It's going to be fun.
It should be good, but I'm just sometimes...
You never know.
When you're not invested in the teams, though, it's also just not as fun. So for me, at least there's that. At least there's Rihanna. Because these are neither of the teams I wanted. Like I said, it came down to it. Mm-hmm. That's not what I was hoping would happen.
At least there's Rihanna. But we need to talk about what... is it Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah. So okay, guys, if you don't know Stephen A. Smith, good for you. No. He's an ESPN personality. And I say personality
you
intentionally.
Guys have heard him. You've heard him.
You've heard him because he has there's so many memes of Stephen A. Smith.
Oh yeah. The voice is so recognizable too.
Yeah.
You know who it is.
You know who it is. He says the most outrageous things.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of his job. Honestly, that's why he gets so much attention.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Because of things like this. Because he goes out and says Rihanna will never be Beyonce. Is that what he said? What did he say word for word? That's what he said.
Oh my gosh. Which we need to chat about because
why do we gotta be like that?
First of all, why are we comparing? Second of all, I'm taking Rihanna over Beyonce any day.
First of all, why are we comparing? Second, if we are.
If we are, I'm taking Rihanna.
I just genuinely love them both. But it doesn't seem necessary. No. Why? This is Rihanna's moment. Beyonce's had her Super Bowl. Yes. Let her have her moment.
That's what I'm saying.
She has so
who did it last year?
Oh, last year was the hip hop rap
mashup.
Last
year was so good.
It was so fun.
I went viral on TikTok because I posted a video of my dad. Like,
cried.
He like shed a tear. He's from LA. He's from Compton. And
this was special to him.
Yes. I went viral on TikTok. That was my first viral video, I think. Was me posting him watching that. But I think there was...
Wait, shut up.
I know. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, please do.
But there was, wasn't it Adam Levine before, I want to say, Maroon 5?
Was it? Yeah, I mean...
And then there was, like, there was Justin Timberlake. I've never heard anybody compare them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bruno Mars did it. The Weeknd did it. We never heard that comparison.
I know. I really feel like it's especially annoying to me because for me, why is it a man comparing two women?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have this big voice, this big platform, and you're asked about Rihanna performing at the Super Bowl, and that's what you decide to say in response to it. Just, I'm never going to like that.
And they're so different, and they're both so necessary, Rihanna and Beyonce.
And did you hear him, quote, clarify it?
Yes.
His long video of him just talking about, I was just saying that because, to me, Beyonce is the best Super Bowl performance, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
And he just got more attention for his apology, and we don't care about it, so.
They're not similar to me. Like Rihanna and Beyonce.
No, that's what's so interesting. Why are we comparing them? And that's why I feel like I like them both, because they're different in my mind.
Same.
They actually are different.
Same. And I also like Rihanna better. I'm just throwing that out there.
No, you say you can like them better.
People will have a preference.
Yeah.
And so that's mine. So I just don't understand why we're comparing.
Because it's not
necessary.
It's not necessary.
It's rude for no reason.
Yeah.
But, whatever. I guess he came and apologized for it, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like it was just one of those things where he felt like he needed to say something big and wild, and then he realized after, okay, it's great I got attention for it, but also maybe why did I say that?
Yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's all the topics we have.
I know. We
today.
Just wanted to give you guys a little taste.
A little taste of like what we're doing. We're hoping to do like an ending segment where we kind of highlight a woman's highlight at the ending.
Yeah, we love
women in sports because
women in sports adjacent.
Yes. Something like that. Sports adjacent, but we're girls. We both love this industry, and Kiki's worked in it longer than I have, but we both love it. We both love sports. We like women in sports, and we just think it's nice to have like a fun place to chat about the fun stuff.
Yes, this is the place to chat about the fun stuff in the world of sports.
Because I'm not listening to a sports podcast where they're telling me so-and-so had this many passes and that makes him this percentage. And I don't care.
And here's the thing.
Who's he dating?
There's a million places to go for that.
Yes. This isn't
it. To be clear.
We're just chatting. We're just chatting about all the fun
We're
stuff.
just chatting.
Anyways, so our highlight for today.
It is the day we're recording this. So actually, when you listen to this, it won't be anymore. But today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. And I love that there is a day for this. Same. I love my women in sports. I've worked with a lot of female athletes. They're fantastic. I've worked with a lot of people behind the scenes on sports broadcasts, female coaches, moms of athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, and girlfriends, wives. There really is such a good community of women in sports. And there so really I am glad that I'm just grateful that there's a day for that. Because for me, I mean, love being a woman in sports. I was definitely the minority.
Oh, and totally.
You
got to stand your ground.
And so, and you got to stand your ground, and you need support from other women. And that's something we just, in general, so you guys know, that's what we want to do too.
Yeah.
We are here to support women in all facets. And
so shout out to you guys.
Shout out
to all the women and girls in sports and young girls trying to play sports and women working in it.
No, there's so many different levels of
it's
it.
It's a perfect day to record our first podcast.
It's kind of meant to be.
It really
in
is.
my mind, it's meant to be.
Well, that's amazing. And I think that's all we have.
I
you
know.
guys.
Guys, if you listen to the end, you're one of our OG listeners.
Yes. And I think we're going to call you guys shot callers.
You're our shot callers. Yes,
you
are
know
one
what?
of our
If you
OG
guys hate
shot
that,
callers.
let us know.
You can let us know.
And we also
but in my
change
mind,
that.
I'm like, shot caller is dope. That is a compliment to you guys. So
Yes.
if you don't think it is, please let us know because we don't want to call you that. Then.
You know, we could always change it. It's fine.
We're in episode 1. We're not that deep.
Yeah,
don't worry.
No.
Again, thank you. We want to keep doing this.
Yes.
Which means you need to like, subscribe, download, rate, review. All the things you've heard a million times, but if you haven't done them, really do it for us.
Yes. We have more coming, and this is just the first.
This is just the first.
So, well, thank you guys for joining us on Calling the Shots.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a good week.